anything can happen to me, but I'm still going to think positively.
I wouldn't let that define me.
Whatever goes on in your head majority of the time, you're literally going to attract that.
Someone with a lower vibration, very personally attacked, right?
Attract all this negative energy. You may even manifest the man again.
Vibrations. Talk to me about that. I think that's so interesting.
The positive vibration.
Yeah.
So we can operate on two different vibrations. Because this connects with spirituality. I'm a very spiritual person.
Okay.
If you operate on a higher vibration, you're pretty much like, anything can happen to me, but I'm still going to think positively. I'm still going to try and achieve this. I'm still, which is good.
So it doesn't like phase you, kinda.
It can phase you because we're only human.
Yeah.
Whether you operate on a higher vibration or lower vibration, it can phase you. But what are you going to do with that though? How are you going to maneuver forward? That's what you really have to focus on.
It's kind of like, so for me, I'd think of like desensitization. Like if something bad happens to me one day, or things like 2-3 things are going wrong in a day in the morning, it's not a bad day. It's a bad hour. It's a bad like few minutes, but like I wouldn't let that define me. Because I can think of one bad thing that happens to me a day and one good thing. Like so was my day bad, good, like indifferent, right? That's definitely something. Even like, move to a girl, don't take it personally. Like, well, have a nice day, that's it. Someone with a lower vibration, I assume, would be very personally attacked, right? So what would the lower vibration entail?
Lower vibration, something bad happens to you. It's pretty much like, oh, this is so sad. You do get into a victim mentality. You technically are a victim in that situation, but you don't have to stay one. But people that operate in a low vibration is literally, oh, well, this is just going to happen again. It's going to happen again. And something else is going to happen worse. And something else is going to happen. And let me just behave in a negative way. They start to behave in a really bad negative way. And then they invite all these negative things in, because this is the law of attraction as well. So there's a law of karma, but there's also the law of attraction. So whatever you think about 24/7, whatever goes on in your head majority of the time, you're literally going to attract that.
So like affirmations, right?
Yeah, it is. So if you're thinking of, what's it? This is what happened to me, so I'm not looking down on no one. Oh, this guy did me wrong. Oh my gosh, woe is me. You're just going to attract all this negative energy. You may even manifest the man again. And do you really want that?
Definitely.
Do you know what I mean? But if you're thinking, oh, I want to do well. Or I want to become a superstar. Do you know what I mean? You're going to attract all these positive opportunities in order to get there. So I do believe in the law of attraction. And that relates to higher vibrations and lower vibrations as well.
I think that's something I completely agree. I think that's why we're so similar in terms of that. Literally, like what you give out to the universe, you'll get back in some way or form, whether it's karma, vibrations. And also people just need to understand that, you know, how you view things, the lens that you see your life or opportunities, like they can really define you, or can really, like, an opportunity can pass you by and you won't even know it, just because you're so fixated on negative things. And it's even like they've showed, like, you can for example, I think there was this study or something with where someone got a new dog or something like that, and then they started, like, just because of the dog they had and they acknowledged it, they started seeing the same dog everywhere. But then you think, like, what, are there more of that dog? No, it's just because you've acknowledged it now, and you've seen, like, you know, this is something personally affected me in my bubble, in my life, and now I'm seeing it elsewhere. Like, you're literally picking up on these things without you even knowing. Just that's how your brain works. I think it's so interesting.